Little by little, everything starts to fall into place. Your spark is back, maybe even brighter than ever. You're hitting milestones worth celebrating, and your momentum feels unstoppable. Then, like a soft whisper, Mother Nature steps in, not to halt your progress, but to remind you that it's time to slow down, breathe in, and soak up the magic of where you are right now. Hi! Welcome back to my channel. Do you know what day it is today? We have been married now for 300 days. I don't even know where to put my face. I'm so excited. I'm excited. Life's good. I am going to the city today because I have to renew my passport and my license actually. So I'm gonna do that today. I like how I went straight back to, okay, calm down. I did my hair. Oh, this morning I was ready to cancel the day. I was like, it's not working, it's not looking good, it's not looking the way I have to do it. I'm also renewing my passport at 29. So by the time that I have to renew it again, I'm gonna be 39. So it's like, it needs to look great. Because then by the time I'm like 38, right? Then I'll still look like this on my passport. Maybe even in real life, who knows? But anyways, so I have to go do that. I'm gonna run some errands. I have some stuff that I need to not really refill. I want to get the Cetaphil daily cleanser because I used it at my parents' house. I actually took a little bit of my sister's and I absolutely loved it. I had no reaction to it whatsoever. So I was like, you know what? I mean, I only used it like 2-3 days, but I feel like I want to get that one and I want to try it and keep using it. So I need to run a quick errand as well. And really exciting, or I don't know, you might not think it's exciting. I think it's really exciting. They have skims now in Eindhoven at the Bijenkorf, and I really want to see if I would like skims. Because remember when we went to H&M and I was saying how the top that I tried on, I'm gonna actually wear that top today. The top that I tried on was very much giving skims. I cannot wait to try it. I'm just excited to see like what the hype is about, you know, because everyone that buys it hypes skims up. So I want to see like, is it really that good? Is it? I believe that it is, because I mean, I don't think everyone would be hyping it up like that. Even people that don't like the Kardashians hype it up. Then you know it's good, right? So we're gonna do that today, and then I also just filmed some TikToks, which I'm really happy about. I decided to do a little like fun fact about me type of video today, that we are 300 days in marriage, which, whew, crazy, but also so exciting. But like, I don't know, a part of me thinks like, is it really exciting? Like, okay, 300 days, but also like 300 days, that's a long time. I mean, it's a little less than a year, but still, like, it's exciting, it's fun, right? Might not be fun for everybody, but it's fun for us. Anyways, I am gonna quickly get dressed. I have my powder with me and a little brush so that I could blend out my smile lines that are definitely going to appear by the time that I get to the photo thing shop. And I actually put in contacts, so I don't have to put on my glasses, which is great, because then I can make sure that my nose doesn't, I can make sure I can make sure that my nose doesn't have like the dents in it super clearly, right? Because the picture needs to be perfect. So yeah, that's what I did. I'm gonna get dressed real quick and then we are going to leave. I don't even know what time I should take the train. I should check that out as well. What I love about this week though is that we are choosing to have a very relaxing week. And relaxing, okay, I'm saying relaxing because we're still going to be working, right? We have videos to edit, pictures to edit, things to post, but I also really want to husa and not go anywhere after today, because today I really have to. But after today, I just want to spend some days at home and just relax and just do some nice stuff. I'm saying days at home, there's a high chance I still have to leave the house though. Make sure you drink water. This is what I drank already for today, and it's already 12 o'clock. No bueno. This is the outfit, simple, basic. I just have on these pants from Stradivarius that you guys know that I love, and then this top from H&M. And the reason why I have this on today is because I want to compare it to actual Skims so that I could figure out like what does it look like in comparison or feel like, right? And then like I could judge it based off of this top, because this costs like 10 euros, and then you know, I could tell you like, oh, you could just buy this, like it's fine, like you don't need the expensive one. Or it could be like, well, if you want to splurge, which I think it'll be more the latter, but we'll see, we'll see. Anyways, I want to show you this. Isn't she pretty? I organized some of my summer clothes. They still need to steam though. I wanted to put it this way so it has kind of like this gradient of color. Some of my favorite like summer pieces. So like this dress, for example, that oh wait, I had this on for the photo shoot, still needs a steam because I washed it, and then this also needs a steam because I washed it. Had this on recently as well. Haven't worn this in a long time. This reminds me of Marrakesh every single time. Bought it at Zara the year that we went to Marrakesh, which was like what, 3 years ago? 2 years ago. And love it. She's cute. And then I have this dress right here that I don't really wear anymore now that I think about it, but it fit the aesthetic of, you know, doing the gradient. So that's why I put it there. And then a black dress from Naked. This is from Forever 21. And then I have this one here that I'm not sure where this is from. I bought it on Shein, but I can't tell you the name. It's like Maju something, but I love this like for church, and then to put how you call that thing, like maybe like a shawl or something over your shoulders, and it's nice and long enough, I find, for church. And then I have this one from Misguided. It's a little too big though, but double lined and absolutely perfect. Have this on, remember, birthday. And then I have this one right here. This is also from Misguided, and I had this one on, was it last week? No, 2 weeks ago, for the gala party that we went to, and it completely hits the floor, which I love. It's such a good dress. I washed it. Oh, it has like a piece. What's going on? Oh, don't tell me it's ruined. Oh, okay. Everything's malfunctioning. So yeah, I just feel like the colors were really nice, and I loved the way that it looked to kind of have like the gradient. I'm starting to just take care of what I have, because you know how they say like God will, you know, like show God how you take care of the things that you have now, so that he could know and trust that when he blesses you with something bigger than what you have or grander than what you have, then you will also take care of that. So I would love, right, we've talked about this before, like all of this to be more like hanging space and like more closet space. This is what I have for now. So, you know, I'm gonna show I could take care of this.
Dadelijk ook krijg je nog gewoon die 4 fotootjes mee.
Ja.
Zo kan je ze.
Oh, oké, nee, dat is goed.
Deze mag je even. Zo was dat.
Oké. Dus niet te glimmend, niet...
Nee,
oké.
dat komt helemaal goed hoor.
Ja, nee, dat is goed. Dankjewel. Okay, I just finished taking my pictures. There is a market today, and in a little bit I'll go in the bijenkorf, just so that I could go see the skim stuff. But first up, mango. already breaking down the things for the market, and it's like 3:30, I think. So I'm quickly gonna stop at Ethos so I can go get my stuffs. Also, you would be surprised that people are staring at me and I'm not even holding the camera on myself. Okay, I have to whisper a bit because it is so quiet, but to my knowledge, this doesn't sound too bad, so we'll do a little skims haul, aka not really a haul because I'm not buying anything, but skims try on ASMR edition. Also, there are so many influencers here, so on my list and one of my goals is to get in contact with whoever is doing skims PR here in the Netherlands because they're leaving with goodie bags and I want one. Okay, so let me go try it on because I don't want to take too long. I understand the hype. I understand. I get it. 100% I get it. I'm spending too much time focusing on getting the perfect shots. I feel like this is gonna take so long. Cause look, I took a couple of things that I'm trying. I really want to try the PJ set, so like the boxers. And then I have like the yoga set thingy. Now I have wanted to try out skims from the time that I came out. But now I'm like extra convinced, like I understand. So with this one, you know that I have the blue dress, right? I love the blue dress that I have, but it's not from Skims, it's Skims too. But or not really a dupe, it's just that dress, you know, when it became popular. Anyways, you know what I mean? So now with this, I understand what I get it. Like with this one, right? Compared to the one that I have home, I could walk comfortably, like I could stretch my legs, look, and it's comfortable. I love it. I want it. This one is going to go on my wish list. I absolutely love it, and it just sucks in everything so nicely. Also, there are more influencers outside, and I'm a little jealous, like a healthy sense of jealousy. This is literally the most comfortable thing that I have ever had on. Like, wow, I understand. Like, it makes sense. Like, it just makes sense. That's the thing, it just makes sense. I don't know, I don't have any words. And this is, I think, I don't know what this one is called, so I'll put it down below. But I think this is the boxer, like jersey boxer style. Love it. I understand. And I have it in a medium, and it just fits like perfect. It's so perfect. And it's doggo friendly. All I see is like comfort. Like, oh my goodness. Yes, it's so comfortable. And it has pockets. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. This is actually my least favorite. It's amazing, don't get me wrong. This is not one that like excites me when I compare it to the other two. Like I'm not crazy excited about it, but the material is amazing. So comfortable. We made it home. I'm gonna quickly change because jeans. Me and jeans were not friends. I don't like to have my jeans on like that. Ooh, it's so bright in here. I seriously hope that the audio was good in bijenkorf. One thing, remember that time that I told you about getting heels in PR and that I actually ended up buying it myself? Oh, you're so high. Actually ended up buying it myself because I was too scared to ask. I went and asked if the person that was working there had some type of contact with like the Dutch, or usually it's like Benelux, so like Belgium and the Netherlands, like PR person for skims. And I should be really proud of myself just for the fact that I asked. It was just so scary. Why did I feel like it was so scary? I mean, it didn't even feel, you know, like kind of, you maybe don't, you can't relate. I could, whenever I see things like this, I could relate to it. I'm not the kind of person that enjoys like a presentation. Hate presentations. Love being in front of the camera, but put me in front of a big crowd, no. And public speaking? No, absolutely not. But when it comes to just one-on-one, I usually feel really comfortable just asking questions, especially when I'm in store. If I need something or I have a question about a collection or anything, or like, oh, is this a pop-up? Is this something that's gonna stay? Very, very comfortable. But this was like vulnerable. Like I went and I asked a worker if, no, I told her I create content online. This might be a weird question. I create content online and I would love to like be in contact with the PR person. And I just feel like if I had asked the worker that was working there, that was like dealing with the influencers that were there, then I probably would have had an answer. She just wasn't there when I came out. So I think I'm beating myself up a little bit about it as well, because I should have asked before filming. But also, like, who would expect that she's not there anymore when you come out the fitting room, right? I kind of had hoped. The thing is, yeah, I had hoped that she would have been out there and that she would have been like, either, oh, like, I'm the person, because the way she was talking to the influencers made it seem like she's the one in contact with them, right? Or I had hoped that it would be like, oh, I know exactly who you have to talk to. And then she would send me like the details and then I'd be able to send a message. If the message, like the response to the message would have been either silent or a no, you know, it's not that bad. But now I didn't even get like a contact person. And it just feels like so, I don't know. I feel like, oh, I don't know. In the moment I felt naked. Like naked in a big bag of, that's what it felt like. But I am very proud of going out of my comfort zone and asking, because that's the first step. I just have to do it more often and ask. I don't think I will anytime soon, but okay, it's not that serious, calm down. It was really cool seeing, like usually when I go to influencer events, right, I'm used to seeing the influencers. It's like influencers in the wild, but it's fitting because of the event that we're at. But now it was influencers in the wild, not expecting influencers in the wild. It was different, but yet the same. It was cool. Yeah, and she just comfortably, like she was just talking to the camera. She propped up her camera and she was standing there touching up the clothes. I was like, yeah, you go, girl. Like just out in the open, there's people there and you don't care. Love it. Me on the other hand, I mean, look, I got the shots, don't get me wrong. I filmed it exactly the way that I wanted to film it, but I think if I had just a little bit more just of that, like, I don't, yeah, no, but maybe it's because I wasn't invited. Maybe if I was invited, I would have felt more comfortable to take out my vlogging camera. Yeah, probably. Let's leave it at that. Also, little update. My pictures came out so ugly. I feel like they came out ugly. My husband said like, no, that's so beautiful. Don't you dare talk like that about my beautiful wife. I don't feel like they came out good, but it's just for my passport, just for my license. It's really not that serious. It's me. It's how I look. It's just not fierce. But it, girl. Anyways, I'm gonna edit my video now that I'm gonna post on TikTok today. I filmed it this morning, which, do you want to see my new setup? Let me show you my new setup. So this is the vibe now. I'm gonna leave this here so that I could try to get myself to film more this week. I have my ring light. I used to use my small my small ring light. I just kind of thought like this is literally right next to me. I might as well just, you know, prop this up and use this. And the quality I feel like turned out so nice. So I'm gonna keep it like this for now. And I mean, if I'm not filming or anything, I could always just put it to the side. So now I'm going to actually go back downstairs and just sit downstairs, I think. Yeah, probably. Oh, I have a email. Okay, perfect. Ooh, fun. I'm gonna work with a company, a hair company that is Dutch, a Dutch-based hair company, but run by a woman that's from Curacao. You know, I love a little supporting my own vibe, so I'm really excited to work with them. I'm excited to see what it's going to turn into. But yeah, that's not the point I was trying to make at all. I just read the email about it. So I'm going to edit a video that I filmed this morning while I was getting ready doing my makeup. And it's basically going to be a fun facts about me to convince you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I explained my husband about it. Like, I explained exactly what the things were that I said. And he said it sounds like it'll be a really fun video to watch. So I'm hoping. I'm now at 200, or at least this morning it was 277. It probably still is. Yeah, okay, 277. Video views went up. Nice, really like to see that. So I'm hoping by uploading that video that we could get to 300 subscribers today. Or like tomorrow. I mean, eventually we could get to 300, but I'm hoping that the video will actually have people that are interested in watching my kind of content, right? Like, bring that to YouTube, because that's kind of the vibe. I also said in the video, if you're someone that doesn't enjoy videos like that, you don't really have to subscribe, because I genuinely want people on my channel that would also enjoy watching my videos from start to finish, right? Engage with my videos and just genuinely feel like I am adding value to their life, or my videos are adding value to their life, right? So if someone sees it and they go to my page and they don't enjoy my videos, then it's definitely not like a thing like subscribe. No, like, then I'd rather you just stay away. Anyways, I feel like I'm yapping. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'm going to start working. And then I don't have to cook today, which is great. My husband doesn't have to cook today, which is even better, because everything's already done and I just get to relax and maybe paint a little. Yeah, I like that sound of that. Okay. Also, the skims. Why am I so hyper? I need to calm down. The skims. Yeah. I understand. Like I've been saying, I understand. Today we are celebrating our why am I like this, bro? It's just a video. It's literally just a video. Today we are celebrating our 300th day wedding anniversary. I'm about to post this video. I don't know how it's gonna go, but let's just see how it's gonna go. We're posting it. Well, I don't know why I feel scared. You always like your own video. Just like that. Like it again. And then I watch it. I don't feel like this actually works, because no matter if I do this or not, the views don't go up. But I always like to watch to make sure that I was like content with what I'm posting, right? Just in case if something's wrong, I could delete it real quick. See? 277. And we're gonna check back in a couple of hours to see if I was able to hit the 300. If this doesn't work, then I'm just gonna try it again. I feel like this is a fun series that I could start. I could do convincing you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like have that be like a series, and then just mention like random facts about me, and then only do like 4 facts, because I noticed this video was a little too long already. It's 2 minutes and 21 seconds. And the goal is to stick to 1-minute videos. It doesn't even matter. It really was just all for fun and vibes. And I really just want the video to find the right crowd. That's the main thing. Sometimes, you know, like you sit down, like especially when you're trying to make it, it's like, yes, I want every video to go viral. And then in the same breath, you want the video that you post to just do like well. As long as you do a little well, like that's great. Okay, I'm just gonna leave my TikTok. I'm not touching it anymore. I fear it's not gonna do so good because it's so long. But like, I really thought it was fun. But then again, I think I am fun. Wait until it's literally broad daylight. Ella's parents want to dark before having because there was a lot of things that I missed. It's empty. We have been married now for 302 days and it's 12 o'clock, so you know what that means. It is time for breakfast. I had a very productive morning today. Like, woke up early, read my Bible, read my devotional. I did a whole bunch of editing. My vlog is almost done. I'm working on the vlog that I'm uploading on Sunday, and she's starting to look really cute. I didn't think that the vlog would be that great because I didn't feel like I did a good job vlogging that week, but she's cute. She's cute. I think she's really cute. I'm not done yet though. I still have some work to do. Oh, why is it so dark? Should open up some curtains. I have been sitting here for the last maybe like half an hour or something, doing like the finishing touches for the vlog, and I'm actually so happy with the way that it turned out. I still have to do the intro and the outro. That's something that I actually leave for last minute because I really try to like feel out what the vibe is of the vlog, and I can't do that until I edit everything, right? Like, what is the message that we are, or that I say we, but what's the message, you know? Like, what's the message of whatever happened that week? And I actually don't plan that out. I really just let the week go the way that God is orchestrating it. Like, he's the storyteller and I am just the editor putting it together with his instructions, basically. So yeah, I still have to do intro outro, but I'm gonna do that tomorrow, even though I have my period tomorrow. Kind of didn't want to do much, but I feel like it would be good for myself to have this as a task for tomorrow so that I'm not, you know, too focused on either feeling discomfort or not being like, you know, in a fun vibe. Sorry, my battery just died. So yeah, so that vibe of like, oh, I just want to sulk because I have my period, I'm trying to not feel that by giving myself an important task to do that I know I'll be able to do on the couch, you know, because it's just the intro and the outro that I still need to figure out, and then I have to rewatch the whole video just to, you know, do a little bit of tweaks, make sure that everything runs smoothly, audio is nice and all those things, and I could do that very comfortably tomorrow on the couch. So I think that's enough for today when it comes to my vlog. It's now 2:19, so I'm actually going to move on to my next to-do list of the day, thing to do on my to-do list. I have to film a book beat story for Instagram. I'm gonna post it today as well. I'm gonna have to film it with my camera because I actually want, or do I just know? The idea behind it is that I want to paint. I have this painting set. Have I shown it to you? No, I haven't at all. I'm gonna show it to you in a little bit. We're gonna go downstairs in a minute. So I want to use like the painting set and then sit at the table and paint while I listen to BookBeat. If you do end up like wanting to check it out, it's an affiliate link and it is on my Instagram. I posted there on my stories, and I also have it on my links, like in my profile itself. And it's basically that you could get a, I think it's like 30 if not 60-day, this is this part, this is not an ad, okay? On Instagram stories it's an ad. But yeah, so that's basically what it is, and then I post that and I also use it. I want to start listening to a new book though, so I feel like the premise of it should be a new book. But what book should I listen to? I've been listening to How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. I really like that one. The book is from the same person that actually wrote How to Enjoy... No, that's not the one we're talking about. That one. How to Win Friends and Influence People. Oh, my cousin talked about the power of now. She actually had a TikTok about it. Should I do that one? I do want to listen to that one. I also want to listen to Think Faster, Talk Smarter, because I feel like I think a little slow sometimes. But at the same time, I also like the idea of just a little like cutesy book. This one's called Hate Mail. Should I do... how long is the book? 9 hours. I could do 9 hours this week. Yeah, romantic comedy. And her name is Naomi. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to this one. Also, I don't know if it's just me. I'm the type of person, especially when I'm reading or listening to a book, no, more when I'm reading a book, I have this thing where I kind of envision what I read so that it's kind of like a movie, right? And whenever it's a book, even if it's like a character that has like blonde hair, blue eyes, I still change it in my head. Like, no, this character looks like me, and in this case she has my name. No, but anyways, let's go downstairs and film this, and then I'm actually also gonna listen to it because I need to wash clothes. Am I gonna do that today though? I don't know if I'm gonna wash clothes today. I just don't have my tripod. I don't think I need my tripod for this video. It's really something just short and sweet. I have a little bit of sun. The idea was for me to sit right here, because this is usually where I sit when I paint or when I color. I keep saying paint, I mean color. And then look, ta-da! This is one that I have had for probably 5 years already. I don't really use this one, like barely. Let me fix you a little. That's better. Okay, so this one, my mom actually bought this one for me, and you'll be able to tell I barely use it, but I refuse to throw it away because my mom bought it for me. And sometimes when I want to relax, at least before I bought this one, that's when I would use this. And look, see, it's pretty empty. The way that I would use this, oh, this one, I loved doing this one. I actually did this one somewhere like December time, I think. Look, I only did one in this one though. I bought this a couple of weeks ago. It's not that old. Where are you? Here. Ta-da! I think I'm actually gonna do this one. I feel like it gives more like a vibe, and this one, you know, it doesn't even stay open properly. It'll just be, no. I think this one is cuter. And then I bought this from Action, and they were not that expensive. I think they were like €5. Enough colors. I know they have like the hundreds and the stuff like that. This one is how many is in here? 40. So good enough for me. And I'm gonna set it up here. I think I'll still just do it here because this just makes the most sense. And then I'll open up my phone, have the BookBeat app open, and then I'm gonna press that I'm listening to it while I have it right here on my coloring book, so that the whole vibe is like you could relax and listen to a book. Does that make sense? Yeah, I feel like that's cute. Okay, so we're gonna put it here, and then this needs to be put away. I'm gonna edit it right away, by the way, because I need to post it today. I get to choose when I post it. It's just that I want to post it today. I started listening to the book. At first, like first couple of seconds, I wasn't too fond of the voice, but it's growing on me. I don't mind it as much. I'm only on 6 minutes and 40 seconds, but I already had like shocking faces. But I love those, like, you know, girly, like kind of close off the world type of books, just to kind of like be in the Lululand and not think about reality. I feel like that's also fun sometimes. It's like not every single book that I read I want to be able to learn something from, you know? Sometimes it's nice just to, you know, not think about any of that. So I'm not really sure if I'm gonna leave my reaction in the story, like on my Instagram, right? My Instagram stories. I might leave my reaction, but that was, wow. If you read it, let me know. It's in the first 6 minutes of the book. So the first couple of pages. I mean, it's really not that wild, but just, ooh, like why you react like that? Anyways, I'm quickly gonna edit this and then I'm gonna post it. And then while I'm at the gym later, I think I'm gonna keep listening to the book. I really enjoy going to the gym and either listening to a podcast or listening to a book, because I just feel like, I don't know, I noticed that I enjoy listening to people talk. This kind of feels like I'm listening to someone just talk. And then sometimes when I'm watching a vlog, there's too much music happening and not enough talking. And I don't want montage. I mean, montage is cute. Like a little montage here and there. I like that. But preferably, like if you could talk for an hour and a half, then you got me. Now I filmed some shots. I also decided to film it in landscape, and then I'm gonna put it under each other. I feel like that will be really nice. I think it'll look nice. Hopefully it does. If it doesn't, I have to refilm it. So I'm gonna edit the BookBeat ad, and I'm gonna post it right away. And then I need to work on some TikTok content for today, which I've literally been like dropping down in my to-do list because I'm not looking forward to it, because I can't figure out what kind of script I want to write for my day in the life. And I want to make it savable, valuable. The question is how and what.
Ready?
Steeds verrassend, altijd voordelig.
Together, let's present the paper together. There you go. It's super solid, which
We've been married now for 303 days. Period is here, so you know I'm feeling. But I have an exciting package that just came. Are you coming upstairs with it? Yes, please. Ooh, cute. You know those crumble cookies that are very viral or have been very viral? They actually have one now, an online one. Ooh. Not sponsored, by the way, but it is gifted. Hi Naomi, veel plezier van onze... Oh, this is Vaderdag cookies. Okay, interesting. There's 4 different flavors. Oh, you can warm them up? Oh, you don't have to eat them right away. The shelf life, the cookie snaps and brookies are 2 weeks at room temperature. Oh my gosh, this is this is fun. We should start doing food reviews, baby. Let's see. Ta-da! Oh, these look so interesting. I can't put them. I'm actually so scared to try. This is not even funny. Oh, I wish I could taste these with my dad. Oh, should I do that? I'm gonna go see them on Monday. It's Friday today, by the way. Oh, but do I want to wait till Monday though? Because I feel like it would be a fun review to do with my dad for Father's Day. I mean, it's a Father's Day box. Oh, what should I do? Love at first bite. So cute. What should I do? Okay, I have to think about that. It's 12 o'clock, so you know what that means. Time for breakfast slash brunch. I want to try to do a unmedicated period. I feel like I'm doing pretty well until now, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to like keep going. Oh, it's dark again. Let's open up these curtains. Yeah, these curtains are like the best, one of the best gifts that God has given me, because the way that I could feel more comfortable now walking inside my house and have daylight constantly. I've been researching what I should eat on my period to try to feel better and try to get more of like a control of my period, because every month I feel like it's something else. It's like a rotation of different things that I feel. So one of the things that I actually already knew but didn't even think about was that you have to keep your uterus warm. So one of the suggestions was actually to make soup that you could eat throughout the day. So I was like, that is genius. Like, why didn't I think of that? I am going to make lazy soup though, so it'll literally just be like chicken broth with noodles. So that is just more of a like not filling. That's the thing. I don't need it to be filling. I just need it to keep me warm. I mean, it's still gonna fill me, but it's not heavy, right? Because if it's heavy, then I'm only going to eat it once and then eat at night, and I don't want that either. I mainly want it to just be like warm liquid. There's hash browns now in the air fryer. Some for my husband, some for me. Hash browns and soup, kind of weird combination, but actually I was going to do just bread and egg and then hash browns, but then I thought, no, I have to keep my uterus warm, so hash browns and soup it is. It's hours later and I'm so tired. I'm back downstairs. I went upstairs for a little bit so that I could finish my vlog. It's done. I'm very happy. Like, I feel like I'm like, the more you practice, right? When you decide to be consistent and you start to work on your craft, the more you do it, the better you get. And then like the more like you it becomes. I don't even know how to explain it. It's like that video, so the last vlog is exactly me. Like, it's just, that's me. And I feel like when I first started with Richly Married, I was still trying to find me. Like, what is this series? What is it? You know, what is it gonna give? Like, all of those things. And now I feel like I'm there. Like, I found her, she's making sense, and I love her. However, I need to start thinking about what I'm going to do once the challenge is over, because the whole point of Richly Married was that it's a newlywed series, and it's basically a series of me discovering myself, getting closer to God, having a godly marriage, and just figuring out this thing called life in my late 20s, almost turning 30, right? And I just feel like once the challenge is over, I need something new. I don't need something new, but I also feel like I'm not a newlywed anymore, so then what's the point of a newlywed series, right? So yeah. It's crazy. Tomorrow's our 10-month anniversary. Can you believe it? It feels like just a couple of weeks ago we got married. You know, and I was sick doing my makeup, my own makeup, which I recently watched back the video, and I could cry every single time I think about it. It was such a good day. Anyways, I'm sitting here, I'm watching all the episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Like the old episodes, like beginning, those were so good. Those were really good. So yeah, I'm gonna finish up on some work. I decided to relax for a little bit, and then I really want to make my TikTok for today. I already have my script, like I wrote on my script. I just have to record it and then make a video out of it. I'm just in a bit of discomfort, if I'm being honest, like period. Like, oh, also, I didn't tell you this. I didn't manage to not take any pills. I couldn't do it unmedicated. There's just something about the pain that I just don't want to deal with. I feel like, not to compare it to labor, but you go in with the mindset, okay, I'm gonna have a gift after this. And when it comes to a period, there is no gift. All you're dealing with is pain. So I took the medication. It's such a gloomy day today. We've been married now for 304 days. Wait, let me put down my stuff. It's crazy how dark it gets. And the curtains are closed. Oh my goodness. I was feeling so good this morning. Like I had the best night's sleep. No cramps whatsoever. And now that I'm up, I've been up for a couple of hours already. Now that I'm up, I'm in so much pain. So much pain. I was so excited because I took about 4 yesterday in total, like split, you know. Well, actually no, I took 2 at a time. So I was like, wow, like I woke up, I didn't have any pain while I was sleeping. It was just, you know, perfect. Like I couldn't believe it. Like no medication, and I was feeling so good. So I was thinking to myself, like, okay, great. That's all we're doing this like cycle. That's amazing. No, don't mind my hair. I didn't do my hair. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna wash my hair today. What should I eat? I could do like bread. I was thinking that we could do my morning routine together. I usually do this when I'm still in bed. Like first thing in the morning, I wake up, I don't touch my phone. It's something that here and there I'll do it, if I'm being completely honest. I would say like maybe twice a week that I slip and touch my phone before I actually pick up my Bible and my devotional. But for the most part, right, I'm actually sticking to my routine. I start first with my devotional. This is an old one. I think this is about 2 or 3 years old. I got it from my auntie-in-law, and the first time that, and when she just gifted me this, I didn't really read through it completely. Like I would really go day by day. Like if today is the, what day is it today? Oh, the 24th. Today is our 10-month anniversary. I actually remembered it yesterday, but then I woke up and forgot, and now I remember. So anyways, so usually, or at least what I did then when I got it, I think this was maybe 2023 probably. But what I would do, or maybe 2024, was it last year? Doesn't matter. I would literally just go to, okay, May 24, and then read May 24 instead of just read the one that I didn't read. But now I'm so consistent that I just read through it. I just didn't start on the 1st of January like this one starts, so I'm a little behind on the days, but I'm just reading every single day and or every page and not worry about the dates. So yesterday I read one about hope, which was a nice one. I actually wanted to read that one for you, but because we're doing, I think this is gonna be a nice one. Because we're doing, you know, my morning routine together, I'm gonna read this one for you. I think this is gonna be a good one. It's called Let God Be God. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a good one. Okay, let's read it together. Humility is the decision to let God be God. Gwen Bird was a children's division teacher at her church when she decided to do a reenactment of creation with her students. So she handed out parts to them. Some would represent animals, others plants, others the first man and woman, and Jonathan was God. To play the role of God, Jonathan would have to stand at the top of a ladder, pointing a flashlight down below the entire time. During the dramatization, just as creation was beginning to come to life, Gwen felt a tug on her skirt. It was God, that is, Jonathan. I'm just feeling too crazy to be God today. Too crazy. He said, could you get somebody else? There are things we simply can't do, and yet how often we play God. We conduct our lives trusting entirely on our own criteria. We establish goals based solely on our ambitions, which are good, of course. Who would doubt that? But perhaps not God's will for us. In our spiritual immaturity, we develop a concept of God that actually places us above Him. And deep down, we are the ones who rule our lives, resorting to God in prayer only when things don't work out for us. Ooh, I know that I'm screaming at somebody. What we expect from God is comparable to thinking of Him as a consumer product. As long as religion helps me in life, in other words, it's useful to me, I make up a belief that is oh my gosh, I can't speak today. I make up a belief that is convenient for me. But that is certainly a postmodern mindset, far removed from what the Bible tells us about God. Accepting the Bible's message about Him demands that we place ourselves as creatures before a creator. He is the one who is at the top of the ladder. The prophet Isaiah wrote, does a clay pot dare argue with its maker? A pot that is like all the others. Does the clay ask the potter what he is doing? Does the pot complain that its maker has no skill? That's in Isaiah 45:9. A Christian woman not only accepts God's work in her life, but also daily asks Him to work within her to ensure that He who knows what is best for her intervenes every step of the way. Jesus, who is humble in spirit, submitted to the Father during His life here on earth. We should imitate that submission by letting God be God. In other words, in order to do that, we need humility. And then the verse of today is, humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and He will lift you up. James 4:10, or chapter 4, verse 10. That was a nice one, unexpected, I like that. And then what I do is read either a psalm or a proverb. I feel like I've been enjoying the proverbs a little bit more lately because I've been reading a lot of psalms, and if I'm correct, I think I am, psalms were written by David, and they're mostly like songs, right? And sometimes I feel like a proverb just hits better. So I kind of just like let the Spirit guide me and be like, okay, today we're reading a proverb, or today we're reading a psalm, or we'll do both, you know, depends on like what kind of day I'm having. So I'm now at Proverb 6. So I'm gonna read 6. Oh, 6 is oh no, it's not a short one, it's a longer one. I thought it was here. No, it's a lot longer. I'm gonna read this, and then I'm gonna pray, and then we'll re-intervene, and then and then I'll tell you about Bible Bowl. Yeah, because I'm working on that today. So remember a couple of vlogs ago when we had Bible trivia with my family? My husband actually had the great idea to have a more prepared Bible Bowl, and I'm basically the one, well, he picked out the chapters that everyone has to read. So we sent the chapters to everyone. Everyone is reading that in their own time and studying the word. And then what we are doing, or at least what I am doing, because my husband is going to be part of the teams, I'm the one that's going to be asking the questions and basically hosting like I was doing last time. So while I'm reading it with my husband and we're spending time reading the chapters, I'm also rereading them and making questions and assignments that everyone has to do. So we're reading 1 Samuel and then a couple of chapters from that book. And I'm gonna show you some of the questions that I have because I feel like it's gonna be so much fun. Don't mind how dirty my screen is. I'm actually too afraid to clean it because I don't know if you could tell, but it has almost like a burn mark on it or something from cleaning my screen. And now I'm too scared to use anything to clean it because I don't want it to get worse. But basically, I wrote down the questions per chapter. Like this is chapter 16. That's where we're starting. And then per chapter, I have a couple of questions. Like I have 4 questions for chapter 16. I feel like my most exciting one is probably going to be chapter 3, question 3, sorry, because this one is, oh, I can't read this out loud because I can't have my husband hear it. Okay, so basically, I'm gonna whisper it like really soft because he's still sleeping, so he probably won't hear it. But they have to pick out a member of their group and then send them to me, and then I am going to tell them this is going to be on the card. So how did the Spirit of the Lord come upon David, right? And then they have to like reenact how it happened. And as long as the group guesses that it's when David gets anointed, they get 10 points. So it doesn't necessarily matter the verse, like they don't have to say the verse or whatever. They just have to guess like, oh, that's David getting anointed. Right? So they'll basically have like 1 minute to think about the answer that they will present, like how they want to like act it out, and then the group has 1.5 minutes to guess the correct answer. And I feel like it's gonna be so like fun and interactive. I thought of all of this myself, and I feel like this is my gift. I should start hosting Bible Bowls. I feel like it's just so much fun. Like also, I'm refusing to use ChatGPT for questions. I feel like it'll just be like too generic, and I really just want to have like detailed questions so that you actually have to learn and, you know, like read your Bible or the chapters so that you could answer these questions, because I'm not doing like the simple, you know, like, no, we're not doing that. For example, like how tall was Goliath? I have a painting challenge, which I feel like is gonna be so fun. Tomorrow I'm actually gonna go to an event. It is like a video like camera place event. I'll explain everything tomorrow in the next vlog. And then on Monday I'm gonna go to Amsterdam. My sister's graduating, which is exciting, so that's what I'm gonna do on Tuesday. And then Wednesday we have another party to go to. And then for the weekend, so Thursday, Friday, my husband is off of work, so we're gonna have an exciting long weekend. And then Saturday we have Bible Wall. So next week is like really hectic, which makes me think that I really need to get on my Zoom and get some work done as well, because how am I going to have so much fun and work at the same time? I really still need to find my balance with that, because I get overwhelmed so fast. This week I feel like I just had more time to really just be to myself, you know, get my like mind in order for work and the things that I want to do. And compared to last week, like last week I was overwhelmed. But this week I just feel so like at peace. Yeah, this week feels like it was a good week. I'm going to start reading 1 Samuel, I think 18, because I did 16 and 17. So I need to do 18, 19, and I'm gonna try to do 20 as well today. I'm gonna do that for now, and then I'm gonna have like actual breakfast, and then I'm gonna wash my hair, because the amount of gel that I have in my hair. This is like, I want to say 5 days worth of gel. Is it 5? It's probably 5. That's terrible. I need to wash my hair.
Da Vinci, and he is looking through a video camera and coded for me. No, this is not it. But you know, yes, the computer goes down, the gas station says we can't do any business today.
This is the reason why I didn't trust to put away my clothes yet. It's raining, and it's going to be raining all day. Would it match? Oh, it looks like a different color. I feel like this is too many colors, too many layers. I mean, it is spring. I don't think I could go without my jacket. I think it's just a little too cold for that. It's 14 degrees. See, this would be cute. With the layer. This would have been cute. Bebe, you could come help me think of the outfit, please. You think this would be too cold? It's 14 degrees. With white sneakers.
You're going to put that blue thing on or you're going to just...
No, this is just for look. For like, oh, if it's too cold, I can put it on. That kind of look.
And then what are you going to put on top of it for the cold?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you think it's too cold to go like this?
For you, it's definitely too cold.
Okay. Well, it looks ridiculous on top of it.
It looks ridiculous on the back too.
Really? Because it's short? Oh.
To me.
Okay. So I'm not going to wear. I feel like this is so like, you know? And then with the nude colored jacket and white shoes, I feel like that's too much. Like too much color going on. Navy, blue, white. It's like, ugh. You don't know how to dress. I feel like that's what it's giving now. So what do I do? I can't do anything with my hair. My hair, I need to wash my hair. I can't go outside without that. I'm gonna put on this gray one instead of the nude. So I feel like this will probably look better. It's more like a... Oh no, this looks terrible. See, I'm in such a like spring, summer vibe. I'm not ready to go back. This looks worse. Okay. What do I do? I could also put on a different hat. Black hat it is. Y'all, look at this car. I want it. Okay, we're in Primark now. Got some stuff. Also, we're not here for me today. We're only here for Mr. Man, Mr. Husband. It's a really nice color.
You only have XL. I need to move on.
I don't like the back though. It's like super druk.
I don't know how I feel about
The texture?
the texture of the back.
I actually really like that. I feel like that's nice. I just feel like that's, you know, cute and dainty. And it would match with the pants. I feel like the qualities of these are really nice. They're thick. Like, why are the women's clothes not this thick? It looks like it could match a little. Yeah, man. I feel like this would look nice together. Gucci on a
It's
budget.
not on this side. I think it's barely even basic.
Yeah. We could go to TK Maxx. But I don't think we'll find clothes there though.
We only have XL.
Oh, super see-through. Really pretty. Like actually stunning. ¿Cuánto te cuesta? What is that? 13 for one? Jeez. I love this one. Yeah, I understand too, but I do find it's a lot.
It's marble. You see the price?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying. 30 for one? But it's gorgeous though. Like actually so pretty.
This next to this.
Exactly. And then you could get me flowers, I could put it in it. Bigger pillows for dirty clothes.
Yeah.
Soft?
Not the softest you ever feel, but right now it's just very soft. as a perfume connoisseur.
Okay, connoisseur. This one I can't smell this one.
Whole
They don't
bunch of
have
them.
the thick thingies.
They do,
I
they're
can't-
just all over the place.
But I don't know if they're clean and unused. This one nice too, but they ain't like, you know?
It smells like we have things like that already.
Yeah, but it smells nice though. I got plenty there. Which one you want more?
This one again?
Is this a small one?
No.
We have to make sure this is the right one. Black pepper, cashmere. Or would they not have it? Yeah, but we need to make sure it's this one and not the...
feel like a dry fit.
Yeah, but isn't it nice?
Feel like a dry fit. Feel like I felt it before. I don't feel like it's revolutionary to this dirty makeup.
Yeah, that's when people try it on things and they think in.
Yeah, I don't see why
Really?
dolling up too much.
Really?
I talk about people dolling up too.
Oh, dolling up. Oh. I thought you were saying that you don't feel like the fabric is all that.
No, the fabric is very nice.
Okay,
Very
that's...
comfortable.
Yeah, right?
Very soothing to the skin, I guess.
Yeah, it feels like wowee. Okay, just made it back home. Ah, what a nice, like, cute little rainy day that was. There's something, I don't know, after all these days of having like full-on sun and it being warm, like, yes, it was really cool today. I just kind of felt like it was nice, just a little, a little change, not too much, because it shouldn't stay like this too long. But for today it was cute, like it wasn't too bad. My shoes though are completely wet, which is not nice. But it is what it is. I'm gonna take my makeup off and I'm going to jump in the shower because I have to wash my hair and then I still have to braid it for tomorrow, because tomorrow we have the creator event to go to. So yeah, I want to look my best. And I feel like this dirty hair is just not my best. So I'm gonna wash it and everything. And then I also need to figure out an outfit. I think I should do that tonight. In my head, because it was supposed to be nice weather, right? At least it was all these days, so I kind of expected it. I had options to pick like nice, clothes. And now I don't have that option anymore. I only have like no nice clothes to pick from. Yeah, my fall winter collection really isn't, no, it's not that great. So I have to figure something out when it comes to my clothes. But I'll definitely do that later tonight or tomorrow morning, like early in the morning, because we also have to leave early. We're driving for like 2 hours, which is crazy. Anyways, let me go, take my makeup off, take out my contacts, wash my hair, go downstairs. My husband made protein bars, like oatmeal protein bars, super delicious. I tried a little piece, so I'm gonna have some of that later with some tea. And yeah, I'm just gonna enjoy a relaxing night. It's almost 7 o'clock, so I feel like 7 to like 11 is a perfect time for me to just relax, self-care, take care of my hair, maybe do a little face mask. I could do a little face mask, just relax. Good times. Weeks like this are the sweetest reminder that balance between joy, work, and rest isn't just possible, it's necessary. And sure, some weeks you're better at it than others, and that's okay. What matters is that you keep showing up, keep trying, and keep giving yourself grace. Because honestly, that's exactly what you're meant to be doing. See you next time.